powerful thing, saying a word so many times that it loses its meaning, turning to gibberish. How drunk were you? Did you actually say the word no? Why didn't you scream out? Push him off you. Why are these the first questions we tend to ask victims of sexual assault? For me, I did not tell anybody for months after because I was stuck in a mindset that it was my fault, that being drunk excused their behavior, that perhaps if I'd had one less drink, it wouldn't have happened, that somehow it was completely my fault. I didn't want people to see me as weak, as lesser of a person, that somehow what happened to me made me any less of a strong, independent person. They tell you the rape will not end you, rather it may tear you apart piece by piece. But then it happened again, 3 months later, and then again, 2 years after that. Each time took a little part of me, but it did not take all of me. The consequences of sexual assault differ from person to person, but listen to me when I say your reactions are not irrational. It is an incredibly traumatic thing, and the manifestation of having your power taken away from you can occur in ways you do not even recognize. I felt as if I was recovering, was doing so well, and then it happened again. I said to myself, oh no, it wasn't as bad as the other times. Stop overreacting. As bad as it sounds, after this last time, I knew what my reactions would be, and I tried my best to watch myself, to talk to someone, to not blame myself. Recovery takes consistent effort and determination, but do not get me wrong, it is very, very much possible. I felt like I had lost control over my body, that I was simply a vessel to satiate another's desires, that my body was not mine. I sought control through other avenues, not realizing at that time that it was the consequence of these events. For me, the biggest thing was food. If I could not control what happened to my body, I would control everything else about it I could. I would restrict my food constantly or overeat and dispose of the food through other means. It was a cycle of self-loathing. I slept around to prove to myself that I did indeed have worth. I did everything I could to punish myself. I did not want to be in my body anymore. I felt disgusted with myself. I wanted so badly to escape from my reality, to feel something. I was not worthy of love, of affection, of anyone's time, or of their effort. Intimacy became incredibly difficult with me, and even with the people I trusted the most. My boyfriend at the time struggled to understand why I would have panic attacks every time I felt as if I was not in complete control of the situation. It still happened, that heavy feeling in my chest, the flashbacks, the shaking and crying, but it happens so rarely now. The culture of blame pervades a society so heavily that you cannot help but be consumed by it. I blamed myself for everything that occurred, but trust me when I say to you that you are in no way to blame for anything that happened. It is utterly, totally, completely their fault. And you are never, ever, ever alone in this.